What if your future job isn't to create, but to check? We are seeing a massive move away from human execution. This is cognitive cage, where we decode how AI shapes your mind, your decisions, and your behavior. When you ask AI to write, research, or solve a problem, it delivers results with high speed and an accuracy that matches or exceeds human output. In law, it prepares the case and finds the evidence. In software, it writes the code and optimizes the system. The human role has narrowed to reviewing and approving that work. We have moved from the person doing the task to the person verifying it. Initially, this feels like an upgrade. There is less pressure and less effort when the burden of creation is removed from the desk. But removing the effort of creation leaves a vacuum in our understanding. When you stop performing a task, your ability to judge the quality of that task begins to erode. If AI produces every draft and solves every problem, we lose the internal reference for what correct actually looks like. This creates a specific paradox. As we rely more on AI-generated output, our need to verify it increases. Yet, because we are no longer practicing the craft, we are becoming less capable of spotting the errors we are supposed to catch. Skill requires the struggle of understanding, not just the passivity of observation. We are drifting into a loop where humans are forced to blindly trust the verification of systems they no longer have the expertise to audit. This decay isn't just happening to individuals, it is dismantling the structure of entire industries. This chart shows the traditional model of career progression. You start as a junior, you make mistakes, you learn, and you eventually become an expert. But when AI automates the entry-level work, it removes the very environment where humans traditionally gain experience. Without that foundational layer, we have to ask where the next generation of senior experts will come from. The workforce is shrinking toward a model where one person manages the volume of output that previously required 10. By automating the bottom tier, we haven't just increased efficiency, we have removed the training ground for the humans we still expect to be in charge. In this environment, your professional value is no longer based on what you build, but on your willingness to act as the final filter. It is a position defined by high responsibility and declining oversight. If the system fails or the AI hallucinates, the person who signed off on the output remains legally liable, regardless of whether they understood the underlying work. We are trading the role of the creator for the role of the risk bearer, managing systems that have become too complex for a single human to audit. The most significant change isn't the loss of jobs, but the psychological shift of the human into a passive watcher. We have to consider the long-term impact of trusting our livelihoods to mechanisms we no longer have the skill to replicate. We are reacting to outputs from a system we can no longer see. This is cognitive cage, and the systems we built are now the ones that define us. Is checking AI a skill that can be sustained, or is it a final bridge toward full automation? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you found this perspective useful, like and subscribe to stay updated on the systems shaping our future.